What up, Fab Fanatics? On it here, back with my first Fab video of 2021. And it's a new video series I'd like to introduce called Sort and Share, where I'll be sorting cards. In this case, I'm sorting Crucible of War First Edition Commons, and sharing my thoughts and opinions on current events in the FaB community, market conditions, as well as Foundry operations and updates. And of course, also in videos moving forward, I will be taking questions from community members. So you can ask questions in the comments below or direct message me through Discord or on the FaB Foundry Facebook page. And I would love to start answering questions from you, the community members. The intention of these videos is to be more accessible to the community, of course, because, well, I'm here because of all of you. So I would like to kind of keep these videos in that kind of 10 to 15 minute range and probably do one, maybe two a month, depending on kind of timing and whatnot and what there is to talk about. So would love to hear your feedback in the comments below about what you think of this new video series. And today's video is going to be strictly focused on Foundry updates because, well, it's been almost a month since y'all have heard from me, and I also just recently got back from my holiday break, and so there's things that I would like to fill you guys in on. So first, again, I'm sorting Crucible of War Commons. I have the 4 Arcane Rising classes up top. I have the 4 Welcome to Rathe classes here at the bottom. Generics over here in the one corner, and tokens over here to the left. First, let's recap 2020 a little bit. For those that might not have been following FaB Foundry for very long and maybe just recently subscribed, I started FaB Foundry back in March of 2020, and it was a spontaneous decision to record a box opening and post it to YouTube for the first time. My very first YouTube video was a FaB Alpha Edition box opening, and yeah, it originally started off as a quarantine project. I know we all had a little bit extra free time on our hands during the quarantine, and I decided to kind of put my time and energy into sharing my growing passion for this new game. A game in which, as soon as I touched the cards and played my first game, I knew it had it, that it factor. It has it. You know, and so yeah, I just kind of dove head first, and my love and passion for this game continues to deepen and expand. So yes, FaB Foundry was, again, a quarantine project. I started posting some of my polls on eBay with the intention of kind of hopefully finding some type of financial sustainability with my new hobby of opening boxes and posting on eBay and selling them to be able to get more boxes. And it grew from there pretty rapidly to the point where, you know, I partnered with my local game store, my home local game store, LGS Going Gaming in Troutdale, and started getting boxes through them, and launched FaBfoundry.co. And of course, it's been a wild, exciting ride ever since. So yeah, I have gone full bore on this process throughout 2020, and I finally decided to hit pause on the website December 18th through January 5th to take a nice little break and be able to spend quality time with my family, and also spend some time reflecting on the year that was and planning for the year that is. And with all that being said, the first update that I would like to share with all of you is the fact that y'all have been keeping me so busy with simply the sales operation side of FaB Foundry that I've not been able to get the ball rolling on content creation like I had anticipated going into the new year. And so I've actually recruited a few members of the FaBtcg community to help with content creation moving forward. So first announcement is that FaB Foundry is now a team of content creators. You will experience the first one of those creators this weekend when Ruby does his Guardian deck tech video. My plan is to release it here in the next couple of days. Really excited to unleash the new level of content creation and share the FaB Foundry brand creation with some of my Fab friends. Kind of following that note on content creation, for some of y'all that don't know, for a couple months now, I've been running the FaB Foundry Content Creator Support Program. It is an affiliate type program in which content creators have FaB Foundry affiliate links in which they promote on their channel, in which moving forward, I'm also going to put those content creators on Spotlight through the FaB Foundry channels and promote them. If you order through their links, they get a portion of those sales that will go back to them. It's a way to support content creators. I would love to, my goal is to funnel 30% of sales through affiliate content creator links by the time Monarch releases. So if you have a favorite FaB content creator and they happen to have a FaB Foundry affiliate link, please do order through those links so that I can start funneling some of the FaB Foundry monies to content creators and support members of the community that are inspiring and creating conversation around the game online. So that is a secondary update. We'll also be bringing on a few more content creators. We have 5 right now. We'll be bringing on more content creators over the coming weeks and months. So do keep an eye out for those links and contribute to those content creators. Let's see, another thing that kind of we did under the radar in November and December is I ran a small little playtest league with about 10 people here on the West Coast of the United States. It was a 5-week league in which we did constructed Swiss round robin each week, and I kept it really small and quiet because I wanted to kind of learn the ropes and kind of work out any possible kinks within the league before opening it up to the larger community. And well, I am getting ready to make an announcement for the next iteration of that league. That announcement will come in a video and a Facebook post here next week sometime, so keep your eyes peeled for that. The slots for the Tabletop Simulator virtual league through FaB Foundry will be posted shortly after that. Really excited to make that announcement and share that with the greater community. Of course, here in the United States, COVID is running rampant, and the likelihood of being able to gather safely in person for events is just, it's still a little ways off. I think a best case scenario might be this summer if all goes well. And I think that is an absolute best case scenario. Of course, some states are handling it differently than others, but here on the West Coast, we are still very much in lockdown, and establishments are having to operate under pretty tight regulations. So virtual events are pretty much our go-to option right now, and I'm looking forward to hosting the community and bringing individuals together for some virtual games so that they can also start building some FaB friendships with the goal of eventually all being able to gather in person sometime in the near future to share our passion for Flesh and Blood together. Those events, when we could finally gather in person, man, it's going to be an electric atmosphere when we can all safely gather in, whether it's a convention center, a small gathering, or whatever the space is. You know, I keep envisioning this time, this weekend event where we can have 50 to 100 players finally get together and share their passion for this game and jam games. It's going to be so much fun, and I cannot wait to be a part of some of those events here in the future. So another content creation kind of update, the workshop that I'm currently in has been kind of my multifaceted workshop space over the last year. And I am actually in the process of dedicating it fully to FaB Foundry and Flesh and Blood moving forward. So you should see some pretty neat updates when it comes to production type stuff for content creation moving forward. So including, along with the team of content creators that I'm building, going to see some deck tech videos, gameplay footage, gameplay analysis, and just kind of game theory as well. So, of course, that will also as I organize things here in the workshop space, that will allow me to be even more efficient with fulfilling orders and getting cards and accessories and product to members of the community even quicker. So, you know, towards the end of this video, let's chit chat about the kind of current market conditions right now. As many of y'all know, unlimited Welcome to Rathe and Arcane Rising supply is really tight right now. It's tough to come by. We are supposedly getting a restock in late January, early February, and that's been keeping me from being able to post more sponsored box opening slots. So do keep your eyes peeled for that. We will have some once we know when we can get our hands on some sealed product directly from distributors, so that we can also offer those box openings at below MSRP. And of course, Monarch is coming out here April 30th. It's still a ways away. I know the community's kind of ratcheting up their anticipation for it. I've already gotten quite a few messages about pre-orders, and I just want to clarify something with the community. That doesn't go there. That goes over there. Legend Story Studios recognizes FaB Foundry as an online singles seller. Per their retail supply policy, I cannot sell sealed product directly to players. The exception is supporter box openings, because I'm not selling sealed product directly to you. It's being opened and then sent out as singles. So please do keep that in mind, that of course I will not be doing pre-orders for sealed, because I cannot sell you sealed directly. I anticipate on having singles posted and listed as quickly as possible once I get my hands on my first Monarch sealed product. I will not be doing pre-orders for single cards, because, well, it's nearly impossible to know what type of allotment and what kind of pulls I'm going to have when it comes to single cards. So that is a can of worms that I am just not going to open anytime soon. So with all that being said, I think that's pretty good for my first sort and share video update. Please give me some feedback. Tell me what you think of these videos, and also propose some questions for me. Love to start interacting with the community a little bit more. And yeah, just again, I want to say one last thing, and that is, you know, I just want to emphasize patience, patience, patience. We are still living through a global pandemic, and I know Legend Story Studios is doing everything they can to grow this game and get product into the hands of, you know, distributors and local game stores and eventually players. And I just kind of stress the importance of being patient. There's no precedence set for this game. You know, obviously we're living through uncertain times, and I don't think you can make any direct correlations between this game and anything that's come before it, because it's in such a unique situation. So I know I've been refraining from drawing those correlations. And so, yeah, it's an amazing game with sound mechanics, and it's come out in this unprecedented time, and it's created this unique, you know, environment situation with unique, you know, unique characteristics that, you know, are tough to kind of wrap our heads around. So just preach, you know, I'm preaching patience as hopefully everything gets ironed out over the course of the next year, and vaccines get divvied out, and we can eventually hopefully safely gather here in the near future. So until the next time, take care.